Doc, after that rookie season, I mean, you won rookie of the year that year in '84, and then '85. Before that season, you guys got Gary Carter, and I want to know, how did he, change that dynamic, or what did he bring to the team, especially you as a pitcher and the pitching staff, for that team in '85.
Getting Gary was a plus. The previous year in '84, Keith Hernandez was like my assistant pitching coach on the field. He knew all the hitters. He knew the hitters' weaknesses, so he'll help me a lot on workouts, how to pitch guys. Once we added Gary Carter, Gary was great because when you're dealing with pitchers, and Todd knows he was a catcher, you're dealing with 5 different personalities. Some guys you got to get in their face. Some guys you got to make them think their stuff better than what it is until you get it going. So Gary was good at that. Gary's one of the guys that like to communicate between innings. It didn't matter if he was hitting or not. If he wasn't batting or you wasn't batting, he'd sit by you, go over your game plan, and he always communicated. And for myself, he always wanted me to pitch like the game was 1-0. It didn't matter what the score was. He wanted me to not just to, and no disrespect to other hitters, but he didn't want me to just get guys out. He wanted to dominate. I mean, he wanted 10 strikeouts. He wanted a complete game. He wanted to shout. So he brought the best out of me. And also having Mel Stoudemire there always challenged me to work on things between starts. But having Gary, a guy that a veteran catcher, also a catcher that's been around the league, that knows the hitters, was a big plus, definitely for myself.
Hey, Doc, take us back. You're young, as you said, just a year and a half out of high school. You're pitching now in the big leagues in New York City. And in those days, what was Shea Stadium like on the nights you pitched, especially as you started to evolve into that Rookie of the Year candidate and the dominant pitcher that you were? What was it like for the fans at Shea Stadium to watch you pitch?
It was incredible. I would probably say after the All-Star break of '84, that's when I really started, having a lot of confidence, having a lot of success, with success brings confidence. And the fans played a big part of that. Shea Stadium used to be packed. I noticed that it was, bigger crowds when I would pitch. And the fans, they wanted more than just a win. They wanted to dominate. They wanted 10-plus strikeouts. They started the K corner. And when I was playing, I always try to be, political corrected and say I don't pay attention to that stuff. But now I can tell you I definitely pay attention to the K corner. And for some reason, when you pass the ball around the infield, after a strikeout, the last guy to get is the third baseman. So when he throws it to you and the K corner's in the left field corner, you can kind of peep up there and see where you're at. So I was caught up in it a little bit, but the thing was that having the fans, they definitely worked to my advantage where when I got 2 strikes on a guy, they would stand up clapping, which it works to my favor because I knew I didn't have to throw a strike, a close pitch. I'm probably, if he didn't call it, the fans were going to boo the hell out of him. So I knew that was working to my favor. And then the hitters, they don't want to go down swinging, so if it's close, they're going to swing. So by the fans stand up clapping with 2 strikes, that worked to my favor. But they definitely gave a lot of energy, they're cheering, and it was just great. And it was just great memories.